joined by world number 21 currently, Lee Westwood, who is playing in his 22nd career PGA Championship. Lee, I want to take you back a little bit to 2012. You were playing some of the best golf of your life, really. Didn't go as well here. You didn't make the cut. But what, in your best recollections, was that because of what was looked like a ridiculously tough golf course, or was it just you weren't informed that week, or what are your recollections?
I don't think I putted very well. I think I was leading greens in regulation through 2 rounds and missed the cut, so that's pretty self-explanatory. I just remember it being a good golf course, tough golf course. It rained, so that made it a little bit easier, softened it up. I don't remember there being stupid amounts of breeze or wind. I imagine it can get really windy here. But yeah, I just didn't put well enough.
Okay. Questions for Lee? All right, let's go to number 6, please.
Ian.
Hello, Lee.
Hey.
That back in 2012, there was a really strong British and European sort of showing on the leaderboard. Is there anything about this place that makes you think that it suits a British or European challenge?
No, not really. No explanation for that. Just good players, I guess.
Yeah. So how would you characterise the course?
It's kind of like most courses up and down this coastline. You know, it's there's penalties for hitting it offline, which is great, and you know, the greens are good. Some the good variation of them. Some upturn sources. Some, you know, where the ball gathers in. Obviously, there's always a bit of breeze, which you have to control your ball flight and your spin, and I guess it's a good striker of the golf ball's got kind of golf course, really. At the same time, you need a good short game, because I don't think you're going to hit as many greens as normal. I think it comes out as one of the hardest golf courses on tour, and you know, you just have to have a good all-round game, really.
Okay, let's shoot out to number 10. Jeff, please.
Lee, given the great run in Florida, where are you at right now with your form?
Yeah, good. Played all right last week. Just managed to scrape into 21st with 15 under. And yeah, I like the way I'm swinging it, hitting it, and yeah, every part of my game feels good. I needed a 3 weeks off after Hilton Head, and came back refreshed and ready to go again. And last week was good prep for this week.
When you're going to a place when you keep hearing the label of ball striker's course, does that kind of light you up a little bit?
No, not really. I don't know how I'm going to play from week to week, so it's in the lap of the gods, really, and I just try and get my game in as good a shape for each week as I can, and then try and hit that first fairway on the Thursday.
Shoot out to number 11. Doug.
Lee, are you doing anything better now than you did 10 years ago on the golf course?
Yeah, I think not caring. You know, just playing, taking, you know, each shot at a time on its merits. I think a lot clearer now, and I have a much better perspective now than I did 10 years ago.
Anything swing-wise, technique-wise, game-wise? Because this is
no, not really. You know, my game's been pretty consistent for 20-odd years now. I don't ever feel like it's really changed that much. You know, it's got backswing's got a bit shorter through age, but other than that, no, it's you know, mentally up there, I still feel like a 25-year-old. There's a few more creaks and groans when I get out of bed in the morning as a 48-year-old, but no, my game, you know, feels pretty much where it was late 90s.
I think there's an assumption that if someone gets in to say they're mid-40s and the game dips, that it's just age. Is it more than that sometimes? Is it desire from having done it for so long?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's probably mental fatigue, and, you know, that losing the will to keep going out and working hard and practicing. I think physically, you know, if you keep yourself in shape, you can go out there and hit as many balls as at 48 as you could at 28, but do you want to? And, you know, have you got the drive to do it? I think that's probably the first thing that goes.
Did you lose it for a minute?
No.
The desire?
No, I'm still here.
I know you are now. Was there a stretch a couple of years ago?
No, not really. No, I've worked hard pretty much all through my career. You know, I've probably been one of the last to leave the range. I just work hard in a different kind of way now. You know, I don't beat as many balls as I once did. I don't think at 48 I'm going to change much in my golf swing and stuff like that. So I work on my short game a lot more, my putting, and I go in the gym and stretch a lot more and work on that side of it. That keeps me moving how I want to move.
Microphone number 8, Ewan.
Lee, this Premier League, Super League thing is still kind of rumbling away. As someone, I mean, you're so immersed in the Ryder Cup, so immersed in the European Tour in particular. What do you think?
I think there's pluses and minuses for everything. I think, they've obviously got a lot of money and they've come out and sent a few shockwaves about, and people feel threatened. So, the people that feel threatened are trying to combat it.
Should we moralise about where the money's coming from and people getting paid a lot of money? Or is that unfair?
Well, you could do that about everyone, couldn't you?
Yeah.
So I prefer not to get into that.
Yeah.
Microphone 7, Alex.
Alex,
Yeah.
how are you?
Hey, Lee. Fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. I'm sorry I missed you at the Walker Cup.
Well, that's okay. That's all right.
It wasn't intentional.
Yeah, I understand. It's all right. Just to follow up Ewan's question, if the fact that somebody could come up to you at 48, where you are today, and offer you $50 million, or maybe come up to you 2
nobody's
years
done that
earlier.
yet.
What's that?
Is this it?
Well, I'm sure the Saudis would let me be the agent here if they're necessary. But,
Right.
but the question is is it hard, not necessarily you, but anybody, hard to turn that down?
For me, at 50, it's a no-brainer. Nearly 50, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? Somebody stood here and offered me 50 million quid to play golf when I'm at 48, and, it's a no-brainer.
What happens if they offer you $50 million and you're not sure if you're ever going to play golf again professionally?
Well,
Because they may not ever get it off
That's
the
something else
ground.
you have to take into account. When all these things come along, it's a balancing act, isn't it? You've got to throw the balls in the air and juggle them for a while and see what comes up.
Okay. And one other
You have
thing,
to get all the facts together first of all. I mean, I haven't. I can see it from both sides, but I haven't really gone into depth in it. No.
Okay. One other thing, because of where you are in the world rankings, and you take a look down the list, with a good month, you could actually be inside the bubble for the Olympics. Is that anything you ever thought about?
I have already pulled out. I've, given notice that I'm not going to play in the Olympics.
Okay. And just the reason why, because I must have missed that.
How did you miss that? You of all people. Many reasons. I have a few family commitments, and I already proved a few weeks ago that playing 7 and 8 weeks is not good for me. And there's already a lot of tournaments crammed in around there, Scottish Open Championship. I need the couple of weeks off between there and the FedEx in Memphis. Then there's only another week off, and I could be playing 3 FedEx Cup events, the PGA, a week off, and the Ryder Cup. And I want to be in good shape for all of those. And I think going to Japan the week before Memphis, just with all that going on, is a bad idea, especially when I can't say whether I'm in it or not at the moment anyway. So I'm, of an age where I need to make a plan and stick to that going forward, else, my game suffers.
One last thing about that. Obviously, John Rahm has talked about the fact that the whole thing sounds very difficult, where the golf course is, being in where you are in Tokyo, so forth and so on. Do you think we maybe overshot in regards to bringing the Olympics to golf?
I know why they brought the Olympics to golf, and I'm all for that. It's taking it to another audience, and obviously the funding from the Olympic Committee feeds down through golf, which is great. I just feel like maybe they didn't quite get the format right, or the players that play in it right, and the qualification right.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to zoom out to Phil Casey. Phil, you're up. Unmute yourself, and you are with Mr. Westwood.
Yeah, hi Lee. Thanks for doing this.
Hi,
Just
Phil.
wanted to. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, just can't see you,
Excellent.
which I reckon's a
No,
bonus.
that's a bonus, definitely. I think it's something like 15 of the last 21 majors have been won by first-time major winners. So just wondering, A, do you have any theory as to why that is? Is that just about strength of depth in golf? And B, does it also give you renewed hope that there's still plenty of time for you to win one?
Yeah, I think it's just a strength in depth, and I think the lads that come out now, are ready to win. They're mentally prepared, and obviously they've got great games, and there's just a lot of good golfers around at the moment, and not many majors to spread around between us.
And about your own hopes for this week?
Yeah, I'm playing well, hitting the ball nicely. I like the golf course. I think it sets up pretty well if I play well, and like I said earlier, I'm just going to try and hit that first fairway on Thursday morning and hit the green, give myself a birdie chance, and kind of get going and carry on from there.
We have time for 2 more questions. Let's zoom out to Lucas. Lucas, unmute yourself. You're with Lee.
Hey, Lee, it's been 30 years since the War on the Shore Ryder Cup at Kiawah Island. I'm curious what you remember of that event as a youngster.
Yeah, even I was young back then. I think I was 18, watching it on TV. Remembered it being a good battle. Obviously, Bernard missed a short one on the last, and like most Ryder Cups, it was a close contest. I think this is a fantastic venue for a golf tournament, especially the Ryder Cup. It's thrills and spills kind of place, and yeah, it was just another exciting edition of the Ryder Cup. I think that what kind of around that era built it up to be what it is today. So yeah.
Going to wrap it up here with Juan on last question.
Okay. So in connection with the Ryder Cup, I mean, how much are you looking forward to the Ryder Cup this year? You were a vice captain in Paris. You were going to be a vice captain here. I don't know if you're going to do both. And also,
hopefully not.
So how much are you looking forward? And
yeah, really looking forward to it. I've got a pretty solid position in the team at the moment, and I said to the lads when I was vice captain in Paris, I said, there's one thing worse than playing practice rounds at the Ryder Cup, and that's watching other people do it. Yeah. You feel like you're really missing out. If you've played in the Ryder Cup, you just want to be involved all the time. So yeah, it's a great honour, and it's something you once you get a taste of it, you don't want to let it go.
So, and in Paris, you were very supportive of picking Sergio. I remember as a Spaniard, I have to ask you this. Will you pick him this year, and will you like to play with him again?
Well, I don't know what Padraig's intentions are. Obviously, I've played with Sergio in many matches in the Ryder Cup, and especially foursomes. When you stand on the tee and you're pretty certain your partner's going to hit the fairway, or you're watching somebody hitting the green, you're pretty sure he's going to hit it close. It's a good feeling to have. So Sergio's always been a great Ryder Cup competitor, and his points total proves that. And it's tough to see a Ryder Cup without Sergio in it. So we just have to see how he plays from now until it's time to qualify or pick people.
Thank you.